Bogey's Puppet Friends, Bogey's Puppet Friends, it's where the fun never ends. We're number one under the sun, it's so much fun, we get it done. We're the number one puppet show, yes! Kindness is fun with Bogey's Puppet Friends. Yay!
Make sure you watch to the very end of the puppet show to see if Bogey chooses the slipper or the football.
Puppet Show 20. May the wind always be in your face.
Cheesy, 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 cheesy. Cheesy macaroni and cheese.
Where is Bogey? It's time for the show. Where is Bogey? Do any of you know? Take a look around and see if you can see where Bogey is sleeping. It's up to you and me. There's our little Bogey. We can see where you are. Your friends are on their way and they're not too far. We love Bogey. Yes, we do. We love Bogey and you should love
Bogey was all settled in. I hope you're settled in and ready to watch a wonderful puppet show. Let's watch it together.
From the corner of happy and nice, it's Bogey's Puppet Friends.
Hey, wowser, have you ever heard one of the humans that live nearby say, "May the wind always be at your back"?
Yes, I have heard that, Dad, many times. I guess it means something like, if the wind is that at your back, it's easier to walk or run. I guess they mean it helps, moves you forward more easily with everything you do.
That was an excellent explanation. You said it so perfectly. It was easy to understand what they're trying to say. It would be easier for dogs if the wind was at our backs also.
Yeah, Dad, but I wonder what they think about what every dog in the world does with his nose. It's what we say to each other all the time. May the wind always be in your face. There is no better feeling than the wind being in your face.
Oh, that's an amazing feeling. When the wind is whipping in your face, you can smell everything out in front of you. You just have to put your nose up in the air a little higher and breathe. And you can still smell everything for miles around, both good things and bad. Plus, it feels so good when you squint your eyes and the wind just washes right across your face.
There's really no better feeling than that, Dad. I love the wind blowing because I get to chase things that are blowing around and I get to smell things from far away. You know what else should be a good feeling? Catching some fish.
You got me with that one, wowzer. That was hilarious. We're talking about the wind feeling good, and then you made me remember that we're out here to do something else that feels good as well. Catching fish. All right, let's see who can get their fish on the pole the first.
I knew as soon as I threw my fishing line into our lake, a couple of fish were fighting over my bait, and neither one of them ate it. It fell off my hook, so I didn't get to catch anything. I'm gonna have to reel in my line, put some more bait on to try to catch those silly fish right now.
I look down at the very bottom of our lake, and I can see that both of those tricky little fish tricked you when they got the bait off your hook. After they got it off, they both swam down to the bottom and ate your bait.
That is the trickiest thing I've ever seen two fish do. I wonder if it's the same two fish that get us all the time. We're going to have to trick them somehow, Dad. What if we get some really sticky bait that they can't knock off our hooks so easily? Maybe there's something made that the fish have flavored chewing gum. That way, they couldn't resist it and they couldn't knock it loose as they wiggle through the water.
Hey, wowzer, I was thinking of something pretty funny. If humans like wind at their back and dogs like wind in their face, what do you think fish like? I think they probably like water all over their wiggly tails, so they can wiggle through the water. That's what I think. What do you think?
That is hilarious, Dad. For sure they want water on their wiggly tails. There is a wonderful photo of Bogey in Bob's car. He had his head out hanging out the window and the wind in his face. I wish we could do that someday, Dad, don't you?
Thank you to Kent and Kathy Ellert for sponsoring this episode of Bogey's Puppet Friends, helping children find their forever home through adoption.
Why does Bogey wag his tail, wag his tail, wag his tail? Why does Bogey wag his tail? Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey woof woof woof, woof woof woof, woof woof woof? Why does Bogey woof woof woof? Ow! Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey sniff sniff sniff, sniff sniff sniff, sniff sniff sniff? Why does Bogey sniff sniff sniff? Achoo! Because he's a dog. Why does Bogey chew his toys, chew his toys, chew his toys? Why does Bogey chew his toys? Because he's hungry.
I think most of you chose the slipper. And that's what Bogey chose. He loves chewing on my slippers.
To send any fan mail or pictures you may have drawn to Bogey or his 12 puppet friends, including me, Hippity Hop, send them to Bogey's Puppet Friends, P.O. Box 143, Medina, Ohio, 44258.
That was Bogey's favorite song.